Hello, I'm Colonel James Reganor, the CEO of VeriTX's. Imagine you're a pilot pulling up this B-52 on the flight line. Cow doors are open and 7 maintainers are standing underneath the motor. This airplane most likely won't fly. In fact, the B-52 is tired. The fleet is almost 60 years old, and over 50% of the suppliers are out of business. Yet, this aircraft is tasked with our nation's most critical mission, nuclear. In my last command, I was over 6,000 miles away from our main operating bases. I was always starving for parts. My mission-capable rates suffered because of supply chain. Today, the Army, Navy, and Air Force are all flying aircraft that were built in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Their mission readiness rates are in a steady descent because of supply chain. I thought there had to be a better way, so I invented VeriTX's. VeriTX's will increase mission-capable rates by creating a marketplace to buy and sell digital parts that can be 3D printed at the point of use. Part manufacturers can now upload a digital part onto the VeriTX's platform. Buyers can come on, point and click to purchase the part, push it through the cloud to the point of use, and then 3D print or manufacture it at the time of need. We've created a digital end-to-end supply chain. The VeriTX's platform use cases are broad. Initially, we're looking at the marketplace for digital 3D printed parts, and then we'll look at digital twins, so we can follow that part through the full product lifecycle. Next, we'll look at aircraft maintenance and lease records. We're told early on by an Air Force maintenance commander that VeriTX's would save thousands of hours, reduce errors 30%, and increase their mission-capable rates. So we know VeriTX's is on target. Today, less than 2% of aerospace parts are purchased digitally because there's a high coefficient of friction with emails back and forth, faxes, RFIs, RFPs, RFQs. Well, VeriTX's is going to solve that. 3 ways. We list the part price, we have the part provenance, the airworthiness, and we also manage the digital asset rights for the part manufacturer. We're able to reduce the coefficient of friction. We bundle everything up neatly into a digital asset, and we then push that asset to the point of use. We were told by an airframer that every time a part shows up without the correct paperwork, that it cost them $40,000. We won't have that problem with VeriTX's. Our results have been proven. In fact, we took an F-15 part with a long lead time of 265 days, and we reduced that to 6 hours. We took another F-15 part, and we were able to reduce the lead time from 133 days down to 1 hour. That's from order to delivery. We also did a proof of concept with a civilian airliner when they launched an airplane out of Auckland, New Zealand, en route to Los Angeles. They simulated a cabin part fail that would have rendered the seat inoperable. There wasn't a physical part available in Los Angeles, so they reached into their digital supply chain and were able to push a digital part to Los Angeles, where we printed it on premises, and then it was waiting for the plane when it landed. Had they not been able to fix it, they would have lost up to $30,000 worth of revenue. But VeriTX's was there, the part was waiting. VeriTX's is unique from our competitors. In fact, we take a look at our digital supply chain under the same lens we would a physical supply chain. We know our enemy will attempt to attack it with the same vigor. So data encryption and pipe fortification are extremely important. We're encrypting our data and we're fortifying our pipe using a blockchain solution. We're also managing data rights for the intellectual property of the part providers, and we're mitigating counterfeit. Today, counterfeit's a $3 billion problem, getting worse every day. We also create data lakes that will enable prescriptive and predictive maintenance models. And finally, VeriTX's is CMMC ready today. We estimate the market size of digital aircraft parts that can be 3D printed to be about $1.1 billion by 2025. We know that number will steadily increase as the Army, Navy, and Air Force are all pushing to digital supply chains and the digitization of aircraft parts. We've got great partners. In fact, we have 25 letters of intent signed, and Moog has come on board as our first strategic partner. They will list their catalog on the VeriTX's platform. We've got a great team piloting this effort, steep in aerospace, supply chain, and business experience. We've had good traction. Over the last 3 months, we've won 3 DoD contracts. We've also had recognition at the national and regional level. So as you think back to that B-52, it's tasked to fly until 2050. How are we going to maintain and sustain that aircraft and generate spare parts? VeriTX's is the answer. Join us as we increase mission-capable rates today.